This video is going to be for educational and entertainment purposes only. Welcome back, trainers. So we have a very special episode here going even more personal into my business regarding YouTube. So you guys sure did enjoy that video with me going over how much I've spent in Pokemon Go regarding Google Play Pokecoins, right? We're upwards towards almost $10,000. But in this episode, we're actually going to be going over all expenses. I'm talking about everything. My internet, my phone. Those are two separate because, you know, you have the home internet and then you have my phone. Buying a new phone, the car, maintenance, gas, eating out when I have to keep staying on the grind. You can call those business meetings where we discuss newer plans and what we're going to possibly, or what I'm going to be possibly doing, and many other things here. There are so many little expenses that I had to add on here. And honestly, for this video, I'm probably going to be not adding everything up. We're missing somewhere between $1,500 to $2,000 simply because I just needed to get this video up here. So we'll just keep that in mind. So taking a look at my stats here, this is what we're looking at. I have more legendary raids than regular raids. I think that's because of the whole 3-hour raid periods as well as the 1-hour raid periods helped me surpass that. Not too sure what's going on with the badges. Some of the icons are a little bit bigger, protruding out of the gold ring there. But anyways, just taking a look at these, reach 2,000 Great League battles. Very nice. Have it for the Ultra. Still need to get my gold for Master. I just really don't play those too much. Need to get those awesome looking boots there. All right, so there are my stats so far. I don't focus on stats hardcore, guys. I really don't. As you can see, my XP there, 149 million. Now, taking a look at my lifetime views, as you can see, 92 million. We're approaching 100 million. Very nice. And that is the last hour, 1,800. And that is going to be for October there. This is September, August. And this is relevant to how much I get paid. And really depending upon how many views, how well the channel is doing, and that will determine how much I'm actually going to be spending in real life, revolving around everything else. Now, taking a look at my lifetime, ever since I started my channel, this is way before Pokemon Go, I was doing things with Digimon. So if you wanted to know something you didn't know about me, well, my channel started upon Digimon. That's right. The old Tamagotchis. I was helping somebody from Korea kind of explained the instructions on how to play this for everybody in the community because he didn't really know English too well. So I started off doing that, and I really don't think I had ads running then. I think I started doing like maybe one ad here and there because it took a good amount of time, and that is the peak. Do you see that? 778,000 views in one day. That was Pokemon Go's peak right there for me. And there was a lot of earnings, let's just say that, and it was able to help me start my business. It was basically like a loan, but there is always a catch. With all that money made, you have to make an investment, because with YouTube, you're not going to have your money pulled from you every month. You're going to have to be wise, put money aside, and save it for the end of the year when taxes do come around. Otherwise, you can make investments in other things, such as gas. And here we go. This is the clutter of receipts. This is from 2018. They're stacked upon each other, overlapping each other, so it may not seem as much as you think, but there are a lot here. Just one of my internet bills for a month. And here are the receipts that I have for gas and Google Play for this year. Now we're going to organize this and we're going to see what it looks like here. And we're going to kind of brush through. Because, you know, I could pull out a number out of nowhere and say how much I've spent and just give you like a big number, but who knows if it's really true. You're still going to have to kind of take my word for it. I'm not going to be lying to you guys, so I'm just going to add all this stuff up. It took me quite some time. I do have it organized from the other years, as you can see here. These are other receipts, miscellaneous things, car repairs and whatnot. So these are going to be... It's a lot of stuff, and you have to stay on top of it. If you don't, then you will fall behind. All right, so it's all organized. Take a look at that. So the stack to the right, the one that says Fred Meyers, those are going to be business expenses, Google Play, These are the receipts from 2018. So I'm going to give you a closer view so you can see they're just not some random receipts for anything. So that is the average on how much I fill it up. $48 per fill up on my tank when it's completely empty. It really depends also upon how much gas is going to be costing around that time, right? If there's events going on and I really want to grind and I made a good amount of money, in which I'm going to have to come up with ways to, come up with write-offs because I made a certain amount, then I balance it out perfectly to fill up my gas, as well as Google Play. I don't just buy all the Google Play I ever want, as well as drive around all I want. I can't. I would really go broke if I had a bad month and I just did all that as much as I wanted. Now, these are going to be all from this year. As you can see, it's averaging between $25 to $42 around there. I do fill up my tank, I'd say about, it really varies, but probably around twice a week, maybe 3 times or more. But for the most part, yeah, it really all depends upon how much I'm actually going to be making. So if I had a very good month, I will go out there and grind very hard. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, why are you spending so much money on gas? Why don't you just walk or ride your bike? Well, I live in Alaska. Everything is spread out. If we had a clusters of gyms and Pokestops, and these, by the way, are like business expenses, Google Play, business meetings and whatnot, and you can't go out there and just eat anything you want, and every time you eat out, it's a business meeting. You really kind of have to have integrity here. So yeah, about the gas, I would love to ride my bike. I would love to walk around, but everything's so spread out. I could not keep up with the video grind in the way I do now if that was the case. So I have to use my car and drive around, and with the car comes massive repairs. I'd say I put in well over $12,000 in repairs because I just drive it around so much. Simple as that. Taking a look at my older car here, Chevy Malibu 2001, I do believe, completely totaled by somebody. I had a left turn on a green arrow. They kept on going through, and well, they pretty much head-on collisioned me. He didn't have insurance. He was lying to the cops, and well, let's just say he got in big trouble. It was bad news. All right, so then this led up to me having to buy a new car. This is very good timing because I did receive a good chunk of money. So this was basically perfect timing. I was able to upgrade to the same kind of car, just a newer Chevy 2011 Malibu. Those are the miles there. We're actually going to take a look at the car as well as how many miles I do have currently. So this isn't for any bragging rights. This is a decent car, right? I mean, there's the same Mew that was in my older car, still with me for 3 years now. A little bit dirty in the floor. I keep my car fairly clean because when I do have my business contract for my car, which will be up in not 5 years, I do believe it's like a year and a half now, I want to possibly sell it and, I don't know, not get a newer car, but just another car. But I don't know. This car has just been with me for so long and it is paid off. I don't know. I probably should just keep it. It has a bit of a transmission problem, which can be a little annoying. It doesn't like really putter too much, but just from time to time when I'm going from first to second gear, it kind of like shifts a little bit, but it's been good to me. And I've been driving this thing like crazy. So let's go ahead and start it up so we can take a look at the miles. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at how much I've spent minus, I do believe I didn't add probably like 2,500 extra dollars. So we're up to 97,000 miles now. So we put on a good amount of miles for this thing. So, wow. Now, here you go, guys. That's the total. Like I said, give or take about $2,000. I didn't add every single expense, but for the most part, this is everything that usually was easily accessible for me to add right now for this video. So, yeah, there you go. Pretty much business, right? Pretty standard stuff here. Yes, it is a big number, but at the end of the day, I am running my own business, so it is going to take money to make money. Like somebody said in my other video, how much I spent on Google Play. Scared money don't make money. That's literally what he said, and that's a true statement. You can't make money if you're scared to spend it. You have to be responsible, and you have to be wise on how you go about it. you also have to be honest, okay? You can't go into a business and start, cutting corners and lying about things, because eventually you're going to get caught up. Keep it clean, by the books, and you'll be looking good. So there you have it, trainers. Almost $50,000 on the books. Pretty intense, and it's been an amazing journey. So there you have it, trainers. A little peek of how it looks like behind the business end of this channel. It is fun, but if you're thinking, well, all I have to do is wake up, make a video about Pokemon Go, talk about the news, and then just go out and grind and it's over. Yes and no. There is a lot of responsibility behind having your own channel if you want to maintain it and be legitimate. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll be catching you all next time with some more news regarding Pokemon Go. Take care.